Okay, Akai Professional MPC Sample. How to record on the MPC Sample. This is a beginner's tutorial guide for hip hop. Let's make some music. Right off top, hold shift, press pad 16. We can just very quickly go into load project. And no, we're not going to load a project, but we're going to load a kit. And by loading a kit and using this knob button, we're going to open up a hip hop kit very quickly. How about some orange juice for the morning? Load project. This will replace everything in memory. Do you want to continue? Yes. I hope you save that. Loading up a new kit and a new project, which is blank. If we hit the sequence button, we'll see that there are no other sequences being used except this first one right here. I don't want that first sequence to influence me, so I'm just going to go ahead and clear that sequence. I believe they were somewhere in the 80s, but we're going to take this at 93. Traditional hip hop. Just standalone. Notice we don't have anything hooked up to the MPC sample. In fact, we're even using the MPC sample microphone today for this tutorial. And when I say microphone, I'm talking about this one right here, as well as the speaker for our playback. I'm always about following your instinct. I like to teach that with my tutorials to my students. So let's keep moving forward. With that flow, notice that it's not the groove that I had and not the feel that I had. So let's hit this mode option up here called sequence again, SEQ, and we're going to hold shift and we're going to press the minus button to undo what we just did there. And let's turn that quantization off. We can record right here in sequence mode by pressing sequence record and pressing the play button. Wasn't feeling that. Gonna go for that swing one more time. 3 and now that's the swing. Let's try one of these pads up top, which should give us some melodic. Let's go ahead and make an adjustment on the tuning. If we hit this button up top here, this middle button right here, and if we turn this knob all the way down, K3, we can turn the warp off to where now K1, we can access a tuning parameter. Kind of like 7. We can take this one, repeat the same process. Once again, K3. If you notice, I had to turn that all the way down here to get to 7 for this bad boy. So now, what does it sound like? Notice, we only have 2 bars. So we couldn't get that performance out. Just if you want to double the sequence, just hold shift and press pad 3. There's no need to copy. We weren't copying, we were just doubling. So now, if you notice, 4 bars. And even then, you can do that in this screen. So just to reiterate, we just did an undo on the sequence there. Now once again, if you are in the sequence mode, and if you hold shift, and if you hit pad 3, you'll see now it went from 2 bars to 4 bars. So moving forward, we can get our performance now. Not quite a fan of what's going on here for the performance on pad 13. I did like pad 14. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold shift, I'm going to press step edit, which is underneath sequence. And now if I hold the erase button, I just want to get rid of pad 13 everywhere. And now I want to come back into sample mode. I want to hit pad 13 again, but I want to chop it because I wanted to get more out of it. And really just, I think these regions here. And even that start, I'm not happy with where it starts. So outside of chop, if I trigger this sample again, I need to trim the beginning of it. I want that guitar to hit right on the 1. I don't want much delay there. So I'm going to hold shift, and I am going to adjust K1 so I can look a little bit more closely at what I'm doing here. And now I'm going to adjust the start right on top. So when I hit that, now I can get the performance that I wanted actually. That last performance would have worked if I just would have made that adjustment. Nevertheless, let's overdub that. See if there's a chop in there. Maybe right at the end there. I'm gonna overdub that chop. That was strange. Oh wow, I didn't know that. I actually just discovered something in real time there. If you go into chop mode during playback, it's going to make a selection of the chop, and the rest of your triggers will only select from that chop. I didn't know that. We all discovered that in real time. Perhaps you knew that. Is there anything that you know that I don't know? Drop that in the comments. Otherwise, are you learning anything today? Am I teaching you anything? Or am I wasting your time? Let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching. Keep rocking with me, because we're going to finish this. So if I'm recording though, let's see what happens. Let's see what that does on playback now. You see that? In sequence record, it did exactly what I wanted it to do. We're getting the first part of that chop, and now we overdub that second part, and it goes there. So really, from here, all you really need is some bass. So let's load up some bass. If we browse this kit a little bit more, we haven't really explored much out of these first 4 pads in 13 and 14. Let's listen to some more stuff. Notice how none of that really fits. We might be able to make some of this stuff work. So let's erase that. Let's erase this. And now let's load up some bass in those spots here. So if we hold the sample select button, or even just tap it, you don't need to hold it. Come down here. Let's turn our playback down over here, just for right now. Just need a little simple bass, nothing crazy. Kind of like that. Mind you, I'm keeping mind of the sound, the key in my head, right? So if we know that's a C, this might be an F, might be a nice alternative. Nevertheless, when we come back over here, I'm going to go into 16 level off of this one bass note. 16 level. Now that one bass note is spread across here. If you want to change the 16 level, by the way, all you got to do is just hold shift and then hit 16 level, and you can either do 16 level on velocity, filter, or tune. We want the tune. That's pretty much really all that needs. Let's lay that down. Very easy. 1, 2, 3, and might add one more note on that, overdub that. Sequence record is still on. And there we go. So that's how to really establish your first 4 bars on MPC Sample for a hip-hop groove. As you see, it didn't take that much time. We did that in 15 minutes. And you can take this and make a song out of it. Really, from here, you just want to build the dynamics and the arrangement of the song. By muting certain things, we can go into different sections. Bring the bass in. Bring the guitar back in. And that's just 4 bars. So in the next episode, I'm going to show you how you can make 4 bars a whole song. How you can take 15 minutes of an idea, like I just showed you today, and stretch those 4 bars across not 16, not 32, but 64. A full song. The song is right here. It's just a matter of taking things away. As the great Rick Rubin told us, right? Subscribe for more MPC sample videos. This is a straightforward tutorial how to make a hip-hop beat with the record quantization off. Turn it off and feel the rhythm, feel the groove. Don't forget to save it. To save, hold shift, hit pad 16, come down to save project. Make sure you have a name that you like. Notice if you click into it there, you can delete the name of this E-flat kit that we had here, hip hop kit. Now we're gonna rename it. What do I usually name my songs? I usually do my songs by date. Today is the 5th month of the year, and it is the 19th day of that month, and it is 1996, and I'm on the MPC Sample. Oh, and also make sure you stick around for the next video, because I couldn't put it all in 15 minutes, but I will show you how you can take 4 bars, 15 minutes worth, and make more of it, right? First off, that's not the right key, right? Very fun. Thank you guys so much for rocking with Voyager Television. Check out this video right here if you're curious about the MPC sample, or if you want to know how I do my music videos for the songs that I start on MPC. Well, you can watch that video there. Thank you so much. Love, peace. See you soon.